Hi, I'm Doug Rawson, founder and CEO of BaseBuilders. In this video, we're going to cover using your overhead factor. We're going to show you how to apply it to projects. Now, in a separate video, we showed you how to calculate it with real values and a real example, so you can really understand exactly how to get to your overhead factor. So the overhead factor is just a ratio of your overhead to your direct labor. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your overhead, you're going to divide it by your direct labor, and that's going to give you your overhead factor. Now the average in the United States is 1.65. That means there's $1.65 of overhead for every dollar of direct labor. However, we have clients that range down as low as $1 or up as high as $2. So your factor is going to fall somewhere in that range. That's why you need to do your calculation to see where it fits with your firm. Now we're going to put that to work. You're going to take your direct labor for a given project, multiply it times the overhead factor, and that will give you the overhead that needs to be burdened to that project. So if we had $1,500 of direct labor, we'd multiply times 1.65, and that would give us $2,475 of overhead. I know, it's a lot, but that's the reality. So now, let's look at what our project cost would be. We're going to have our direct labor plus any direct expenses plus overhead gives you your project cost. So in this example, we're going to take the $1,500, and then I've assumed $85 of direct expenses, then you add the $2,475. So in this example, we have $4,060 of total project cost. So now we can calculate the project profits. We're simply going to take the project revenue, subtract the project cost, and that will give us the project profits. So the $5,200 minus the $4,060 gives us $1,140 of profit, and that's a whopping 22%. I hope that all of your projects are north of 20% net profit. That's a great goal to hit. Of course, you're going to have to do this calculation on all of your projects to know where they fall. Unless, of course, with the shameless plug, you're using our software. We let you plug your overhead factor directly into the software. When you do that, all of the calculations that we just talked about are done automatically for you. So now you can see your net profits for all your projects on a project-by-project basis, or with a little bit of reporting and breaking your projects into segments, you can compare the various segments of projects to see how they land. What are segments? That would be things like compare your office buildings to your schools, to your churches, to your hospitals. Or maybe to compare your design build projects to your plan spec to your design assist. Or maybe even one project manager to another project manager. Anyways, apply your overhead factor and you'll know exactly how your projects are doing. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, will you do me a big favor and share it with your associates and colleagues? We want to help as many people and as many firms reach bigger and higher levels of profitability and success. Thank you.